We've seen high explosive and diffuse kit. Sorry, smoke and a diffuse kit. Ooh, get right. Finds a lot of information for his team. And Forrest has a few seconds to try and abuse. Oh, Forrest, please! And he's making a play for A. Snacks in the middle of the site. Again, if the NiP can reposition towards Ivy, they can stop the bomb from going down. Freiberg is not far from that position. And Bayali is on his own. Exist peeking first. The USP won't have the penetration to take out Exist behind that wall. He spots some bullets hitting the wall behind him, does Bayali, and that's Draken. Got himself a 1 versus 1, but
nothing untoward, but there's Get Right. Not much you can do about that. Just sitting there with the Mag 7, perfect weapon for the job, and that's going to be all the frags coming in for NiP now. And unfortunately for VP, they can't get much going just yet, though Pasha's still doing some damage with the Scout, trying to get the, I think he got a connection there at long range. You never know with the Tech 9, though. Look at the damage on that. That is fantastic. Can still make this work all of a sudden. Wrapping around the train. Oh, and MP9s. Draken looking for the frags. Oh, there is a lot of players there. Only giving away. Oh, what on earth was that? Someone just took a chunk out of Forrest. Although, Forrest will be fine. He will be fine. FHG come try. Oh, hang on. Hold that thought. We got Get Right, go frag with the MP9. That's the up down on the ground. Oh, sorry, to just force a play. They have to just go for it. Eventually go into the outer site here because there's so much attention to the inner bomb site, all the rotate with. They don't have to make the call just yet, but it looks like they will indeed go for that play. Near is exactly, I think, if you can make it work, if you have a good play for it. We saw a double pop flash. I think Get Right does a second flash to catch them as they turn back. A really good start for NiP. And we can't buy. Had they kept the 3 weapons alive, they could actually put together a very good buy, or very respectable buy in the following round. James described as a potential swing. Meantime, Get Right getting very aggressive. In fact, going up the ladder there. Only the fact that he got tagged by the nade and gave his position away did he back away. Otherwise, he might just. And he's against 3 players, and the off angle is there for Exist. Very good.
It's easier for them to try and get the bomb down. Eddie Draken is close to the MP9, spraying down Taz, but the bomb carrier is still there, and they are still dangerous. There's 1 kill. Pasha repositioning as a flank. Kill as many as possible. Pasha, but he could be an important one, but Freiberg's looking for it, and he will find it. That is a great frag for NiP as they look to take the B bomb site, but the T's have already pushed through all the way to the back.
And of course, VP will lose the round, but I have to say that this was an app.
More or less allows 4 players to be on A. Exist staying close to connect to the side, and Pasha's going to charge through and do as much damage as possible. Pistols remain for Virtus.pro.
Exist there in a high position. You love it. If you're in his spot, it feels so good to just rain the bullets down, and that's what he'll continue to do. But the bomb has actually been planted indeed, so that is a great situation here for VP. They really invested in that, and they already have a couple kills to go along with that, so I think they're fairly happy with this one. It's a nice frag from Snack as he wraps around the train here. That Tech 9. Great round from VP. They actually almost
is in a position where he could throw a flash. Fergie was spotted, but Forrest deciding to take control.
Able to do so in some previous rounds, but this one looked great for NiP. Just have to connect some of these bullets, and it looks like Forrest is going to push his way all the way up, and he needs, although he will not be able to. Bayali on point, but where is Exist? That's the big question mark. And 40 seconds remain, so plenty of time, but Exist. This will make things really difficult. You can see the difference here. Able to stop them before they even get through the shape, and he might be able to do that, but he's so concerned with these players being close. Tries to go for the transfer. Oh my god, that's excellent stuff there from Bayali with that tray transfer. It's hard. Words are hard, James. But I think his time on this round is limited as Freiberg goes in for the peak.
Things have been changed since their recent losses in the minor qualifier and so on, but I think NiP versus Virtus.pro is always going to be good. That's an interesting start to this round as NiP head to double figures.
And there was a position, I'm not sure exactly where to NiP, or rather, sorry, VP having a hard time.
It worked for them. 3 players moving up Ivy. They have a smoke grenade which Forrest will flash through and he gets them, but can he get? He will want to head in that direction, and there's almost a crossfire. Get Right taking down Taz, that's given his position away. Aggression will continue. The reload will give the position away slightly for Neo. He knows he's tagged in, he's looking for the follow-up, but he's... Can Virtus.pro close out this?
Looking like they have a good chance to, because NiP are reading this to be A. We'll see in a moment. but
See, Pasha is creeping. Draken will...
This aggression, it's a nice position from Drak. Popped up quickly enough. They're not really able to coordinate here. This is an absolutely perfect defense from NiP.
The money's not perfect for his own team. The flashbang won't be enough. Continue. The counter flashes have been very effective for the CTs in this half so far. The wide peak from Taz won't be enough. The second peak is late from Bayali, and Freiburg will take both. Finally traded by Snacks. But all the advantages are with NiP. Pasha picked off, the bomb dropped on the floor. Forest spot on the high ground. Neo will take him down. And now it's Snacks alone versus 3 to try and get a desperate third round for Virtus.pro. But there's a double peak from...
Which is very important, I think. Generally,
headshot and then followed up by... How bad the headshot range is for Glocks, down to 3 HP even from that range. But finished off by Get Right. Again, the CTs continue in the follow-up. And now Forest has picked up a USP, so life only gets worse for Virtus.pro in this round. Bayali, we'll see how NiP can try to combine their forces. That's pretty much a waste of a Molotov. It just gives Exist less places to hide, so I don't know why he's done that. And now it's the 1 versus 1. Forest has the angle, and now he can just try to buy time. Running back, he'll get...
And it is very tough to deal with these on train, but that's a solution.
They are. It's a guessing game with that weapon in Counter-Strike. Exists on the flank. Freiburg does a double peek. That's enough.
The A site, looking to try to get the AKs into position. This will work out quite well because VP actually anticipated a B play, meaning that there's a lot of free space to position those AKs on the yard.
It's a great Molotov play to force the CT into an unfavorable situation, but the Deagles are coming in from Snacks and Neo. They're doing damage, but how much more can they do? Now it's Neo with 9 HP to do what he can, but he won't be able to do much. With an opportunity to make it to the ECS finals.
You can just see the highlights there, as indeed it's a great time, a great show for NiP. And again, just to show you that they have, NiP, like they have still, a huge amount of skill. We'll have to see how the story progresses for NiP, but VP are unable now to, and were unable, even if they would have won this train game, to make it to the ECS final.